पञ्चवाके देवः यज्ञाः सतति प्रकायन्ते सतति संतिष्ठन्ते देवयज्ञः पितृयज्ञो भूतयज्ञो मनुष्ययज्ञो ब्रह्मयज्ञो.
The Vedas teach that every human life is sustained not merely by what it receives, but by what it offers. They speak of 5 eternal responsibilities to the divine, to our ancestors, to all living beings, to fellow human beings, and to knowledge. For most, these remain sacred ideals. For a few, they become a way of life. This is the story of one such life, Gujjadi Narasimha Nayak. Gujjadi, a quiet coastal village near Udupi, the ancestral home that gave the Gujjadi Nayak family its name. A few kilometers away lies Brahmawar, where on 22nd July 1926, Gujjadi Narasimha Nayak was born. His parents, Lakshman Upendra Nayak and Yamuna, owned little in material wealth, but instilled in him values of integrity, dignity of labor, and an unwavering faith in life. Poverty was never just the absence of money. It could take away health, education, dignity, and opportunity. He lost his younger brother at an early age. He witnessed the humiliation of his family's belongings being seized for an unpaid house tax. Poverty forced him to discontinue his education after the 8th standard. As his father grieved over being unable to pay, Narasimha gently said, "Do not worry, I will work. I will make something of my life." His formal education ended that day, but the education of life had only just begun. Every occupation left behind a lesson. Under the guidance of his uncle, Manur Martappa Nayak, Narasimha learned the art of preparing and selling sweets, delivering milk to hotels before dawn, serving at the Udupi club, assisting in catering. By 1942, 16-year-old Narasimha Nayak and hoped to secure a government job. Life, however, had chosen a different path. He was introduced to Bode Sadanand Kamath, proprietor of New Jewelry Mart in Udupi. The position offered a salary of just 3 rupees a month. Yet, trusting his uncle's advice that the gold trade held a brighter future, he accepted the offer. On 25th May 1942, Narasimha Nayak joined Neo Jewelry Mart. In Bode Sadanand Kamath, he found not merely an employer, but a mentor who would shape the next 21 years of his life. Kamath saw in the young Narasimha a man of character. He patiently introduced him to every aspect of the jewelry trade, entrusting responsibilities and believing that trust was the finest teacher. These principles would become the foundation of Narasimha Nayak's life and legacy. In 1942, Narasimha Nayak was introduced to another institution that would profoundly shape his life, the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh.
Namaste sada vatsale matrabhume.
For Narasimha Nayak, the Sangh became far more than an organization. It was a lifelong school of character. He longed to see Mother India free from foreign rule, and as a Swayamsevak, he actively participated in the freedom movement. India attained independence, but the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi plunged the nation into grief, and the government banned the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. Responding to the call of Pujya Guruji Golwalkar for a nationwide satyagraha, Narasimha Nayak joined the movement. On 12th December 1948, he was among 65 volunteers from Dakshin Kannada who were arrested and imprisoned at Vellore. After nearly 8 months in prison, the ban was lifted, and on 18 July 1949, Narasimha Nayak returned to Udupi, believing he had lost his livelihood. Instead, Bode Sadanand Kamath welcomed him back and increased his salary from 50 rupees to 150 rupees a month. It was a profound affirmation of trust. In 1951, Sadanand Kamath took his young apprentice on an extensive study tour across Kerala and Madras state, the region's leading jewelry centers. The tour introduced them to the concept of ready-made gold jewelry. Neo Jewelry Mart pioneered the concept in Udupi. For Narasimha Nayak, the journey became an invaluable lesson in entrepreneurship. On 7th December 1953, Narasimha Nayak entered Grahasthrama, marrying Lakshmi, daughter of Haradi Srinivas Kamath of Udupi, who was named Shubhaprada after marriage. Their wedding was a simple ceremony. Together, they built a home founded on mutual respect and unwavering support. Shubhaprada became the quiet strength of the family, nurturing their 9 children and standing beside him through every phase of his life's journey. As Sadanand Kamath's health declined, Narasimha Nayak assumed the responsibility of managing Neo Jewelry Mart. In 1956, Kamath's son Bhagirath returned from Mumbai to take over the family business. The transition was painful. Narasimha Nayak's responsibilities were gradually withdrawn. His ailing mentor requested him to continue to support his son with the same loyalty and dedication. Narasimha Nayak gave his word. For the next 6 years, he served with unwavering loyalty. When Bhagirath finally closed the Neo Jewelry Mart in December 1963, following the Gold Control Act, Narasimha Nayak's remarkable 21-year association with the firm came to an end. But it also marked the beginning of a new chapter. He decided to build a business of his own. On 19 January 1964, he opened a modest workshop in Badagupete, crafting made-to-order gold ornaments with little capital, but an abundance of confidence in his craft and character. Jewelers across the country extended gold and credit without collateral or guarantees. They were placing their trust in a man whose integrity had been proven over 21 years. For Narasimha Nayak, trust became his greatest capital. In 1969, Udupi was chosen to host the first major state conference of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad in Karnataka. As Joint Secretary of the Reception Committee, Narasimha Nayak dedicated his Tanu Mana Dhana to the success of the conference. Preparations had been made for 5,000 delegates. Nearly 17,000 arrived. Yet, through meticulous planning, disciplined volunteerism, and wholehearted community participation, the conference concluded successfully. In 1972, he spearheaded the Ramayana and Mahabharata examination scheme. Through his dedicated efforts, nearly 150 schools and around 6,000 students participated every year. In 1975, the emergency was imposed. Across the nation, lakhs of citizens joined the movement to restore democracy and civil liberties. Swayam Sevaks of the Sangh were at the forefront. Among them was Gujjadi Narasimha Nayak. Every Swayam Sevak had one mantra on his mind. Charai Veti, keep moving, keep marching.
Charai Veti, यही तो मंत्र है अपना, नहीं रुकना.
On 12th December 1975, Gujjadi Narasimha Nayak was arrested and spent nearly 14.5 months in prisons across Karnataka. Even his wife was detained for several weeks while searching for him. Prison did not diminish his spirit. He organized meals for fellow detainees and continued to serve wherever he could. Believing that the future of the jewelry industry depended on skilled hands, Narasimha Nayak established Swarnodyam, the goldsmith training institute at Kelarkala Bettu in 1983. Over the years, Swarnodyama has trained more than 700 women and hundreds of young craftsmen. In 1984, Narasimha Nayak represented the Vishwa Hindu Parishad as its divisional secretary at the World Hindu Conference in New York. He returned with an even deeper conviction that India's greatest strength lay in its timeless spiritual and cultural heritage. During the 1980s, under the spiritual leadership of His Holiness Shri Vishwesh Tirth Swamiji of Pejawar Math, Udupi emerged as one of the principal centers of the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Mukti Andolan. The historic Dharma Sansad of 1985 gave new direction and momentum to the movement. Narasimha Nayak worked alongside Shri Somshekar Bhatt, Dr. V.S. Acharya, and countless volunteers to take the movement to every corner of Udupi district. While Narasimha Nayak devoted himself to both his enterprise and public life, a quiet strength was steadily growing behind him, his children. As they matured, they gradually assumed greater responsibilities, becoming not merely successors to the business, but trusted partners in the values and vision he had built. In 1988, as the next generation entered the business, Narasimha Nayak renamed the enterprise Gujjadi Narasimha Nayak and Sons, and the flagship jewelry showroom brand Swarna was born. Narasimha Nayak embraced computerized accounting and inventory management, making his enterprise one of the earliest jewelry businesses in India to adopt computer technology. Today, succeeding generations continue to uphold those enduring values while carrying the Swarna tradition to new places and new customers. Many honor their ancestors through traditional rituals and family customs. Gujjadi Narasimha Nayak chose to honor them by restoring their legacy. His extraordinary efforts reunited nearly 500 households. His search for a long-forgotten Naga Shila led him to rediscover centuries of family history. He inspired the family to come together for a common purpose, the restoration of their ancestral temple and traditions. Under the guidance of His Holiness Shri Sudhindra Tirth Swamiji of Sri Kashi Math, the Sri Lakshmi Narayana temple was consecrated in 1979, once again becoming the spiritual heart of the Gujjadi Nayak family. In 2009, shortly after returning from a pilgrimage to Vaishno Devi, Narasimha Nayak was diagnosed with advanced stomach cancer. When told that little time remained, he accepted the news with remarkable serenity. Choosing to spend his final days at home, he told his children, "I am like an old tree nearing the end of its life. I am completely content. Let me spend my remaining days at home, surrounded by my children and grandchildren." Over the next 45 days, his home became a place of love and togetherness, where family, friends, and RSS pracharaks gathered to be with him. He traveled to Bengaluru to meet Sri Mohan Bhagwat Ji. On 20th December 2009, surrounded by his family, Gujjadi Narasimha Nayak passed away peacefully at the age of 83. The life of Gujjadi Narasimha Nayak reminds us that true success is measured not merely by what we earn, but by what we leave behind. In fulfilling his duties to the divine, his ancestors, his family, society, and future generations, he quietly lived the timeless ideals of the Pancha Mahayajnas. His footsteps may have come to rest, but the path he walked continues before us. As long as we walk with the same faith, integrity, service, and compassion, his journey will never truly end. He kept walking. Now, the path is ours to continue.
सतत चलना, यही तो मंत्र है अपना, शुभंकर मंत्र है अपना, चरण में